So, I was tagged by your man, the original dog man, Mr. John Castro, to do a video about blue fragrances. I think he said fragrances that make him blue. So, you want to see what I picked? Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trey Sense here. Up burning the midnight oil. Felt like doing a video or slash review or whatever you want to call it. I was tagged by Mr. John Castro, the original dog man. Y'all go check his channel out. John keeps it interesting on his channel, I'll say that. But he keeps it real. Some people can't handle that. But anyway, this is a tag video. And what this video is a couple of fragrances in my collection that are blue fragrances. Now, I have a ton of cologne, so I didn't go through my whole collection. Well, I did go through my whole collection, but I didn't pull out all my blue fragrances. I just pulled out some that I felt like don't get much love, like myself. I don't get a lot of talk about, like myself. So, yeah, no further ado, let's get right to it. The first one I want to talk about is from a house that a lot of people know this house, and it's a good, inexpensive house, great place to start a collection. And from that house, I have selected Oxford Blue. Great little bottle. Some of these I'm gonna have to spray to refresh myself because it's been a good minute since I worn them. So this video may run a little longer than what I normally do, but you know, some people like long videos. So, and the thing I like about blue fragrances in general is a lot of them are sweet and soapy, and that is right down my wheelhouse. Okay, this one, I think this is the one that draws a lot of comparisons to Eros. Believe it or not, I sold my Versace Eros. I just wasn't feeling it anymore, so I got rid of it. And because I knew I had this one, and yeah, it is very similar to Versace Eros. So if you're curious as to what this smells like, strong, it's masculine, it's sweet, it's playful. All around, good fragrance, inexpensive. I think I got this in a gift set. I think it was 4 of them. I want to say I paid $19.99. Get that notification off my phone. I think I paid $19.99 for it, but it's a good fragrance. It smells good. Nothing groundbreaking. Again, it's not the reinvention of cologne or the reinvention of the wheel, but it is a nice blue scent. Nice, sporty. I could see a young man rocking that. I mean, anybody of any age could rock it. Now this next one, is Acqua Essenziale Blue from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. And I really hope I'm pronouncing that right, because evidently some people frown upon a person not being able to pronounce something right, which to me is absurd. But you know, I'm from the South, so we have Southern accents and draws and stuff. Draws, not draws. And this one is a nice fragrance. I didn't talk about longevity on this first one here. It's decent. I get about 1.5 hours to 2 hours of projection, 4 to 6 hours of longevity, which in my book is decent, especially for the price of that one. If the rack stores were opening and functioning as they normally would, that's one that you could find readily available for around the $12 mark. So if I pay a $12 for a fragrance and I get any quality out of it, I'm happy. This one I think is an overlooked little gem. This is a great little summertime fragrance. It has a very blue vibe, almost like it's been done before. It's not really all that soapy. It draws comparisons and similarities to Bleu de Chanel, so I could see it being a poor man's Bleu de Chanel. Price point on this, I think this one was a little bit more expensive. I want to say I paid like $25 for this one, but I got it in a set, gift set. And that's a 50 ml. But it does have some characteristics of Bleu de Chanel. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to Bleu de Chanel, Acqua Essenziale Blue, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, will be a good alternative. It performs okay as well, nothing beastly. 1.5 hours to 2 hours projection. 4 to 6 hours of longevity. I hate to keep saying that, but out of the average cologne, that's what I get. There are very few that give me more than 6 hours of projection, and most of those are heavier scents like Bentley for Men Intense or something like that. Those are the type of fragrances that give me good projection. All right. Let me grab another one real quick. This was one of my favorites back in the 2000s, and you can't mention blue fragrances without bringing it up. Polo Blue. And I've had this bottle forever, so ain't no telling if it's been reformulated or whatever. I love this scent. To me this is a grown-up blue scent. I mean, it's a little bit soapy, a little bit playful. It smells like it's got some powder in there that's trying to come through. I like it. I like it a lot. The only thing about Polo fragrances is they do get expensive, you know, but still sometimes you have to splurge. I wish you could see the level. The levels on it is about right there, and this is a huge bottle. Again, you know, Polo fragrances are not known for their performance. I want to say that one underperforms. I may be lucky to get 4 hours out of that one, with about an hour, hour and a half of push. But it is a gentlemanly fragrance. It is a cuddly type of scent. And, you know, it does what it's supposed to do. It'll get you through the event or the evening that you're trying to get through. I haven't worn that in a very, very long time because the bottle is low. I'd like to keep it, and I'm not trying to replace it because it is expensive. All right. Let's see what I want to spray next. Let me get this one out of the way. I think this is an absolutely beautiful bottle, and you'll know it when you see it. Needs no introduction, as there's only one house that has bottles like this, and this is John Varvatos Artisan Blue. And I like this fragrance. I love this bottle. You know, if I, ever get a house where things are the way I want them and I can set my cologne out, like I want it, I would definitely have this front and center. I'm not interested in putting a bunch of niche stuff, for everybody to see. And that's not a knock on anybody that likes niche fragrances. I think you should get it how you live. I get it how I live. So I don't have a ton of niche fragrances. I probably have more than people would think I do, but I just don't talk about them because I don't talk about them. It's just not, I want to be that guy that ooh, that smells good. Man, that smells good. Yes, yes. Nice, slightly blue. It's not the bluest, it's more of a tropical blue. But man, that smells good. Nice, calm, cool, refreshing type of blue scent. Now, we're talking about John Varvatos. So you already know you ain't getting no performance. You already know that. About an hour of projection, maybe 3 hours of longevity, but you have to hit them with the pump fake. But to me, it's worth it because it's such a calming, relaxing, slightly soapy, slightly tropical, blue, fresh type of scent in the bottle. That's just beautiful. That's just beautiful. It looks, as good as a basket of fried chicken on Sunday evening. At least it does to me. And fried chicken on any evening, it looks good to me. I could eat fried chicken like every day. I mean, I really could. That's crazy, huh? Fried chicken in a big old glass of ice water, sweet tea, Kool-Aid. Man, oh man. I don't even need no biscuits, y'all. I don't need no sides or nothing. Sometimes I just go get some chicken, and that's just what I get. Just chicken. I don't get no nothing. I know that's weird, but that's just where I am. Another one. Sound like DJ Khaled. And another one. And another one. This one is from a house that I really, really like a lot. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I talk about this house a lot. Reason being is because I like inexpensive fragrances that give you some decent performance. And this one is from the house of Perry Ellis, and it is Very Blue by Perry Ellis. Give that a spray. I really need to wear some of these fragrances more, but it's not. Oh man, that smells good. That smells good too. Wow. You ever smelled the fragrance, guys, and been like, I really need to wear that more? Why ain't I been wearing that more? Sometimes I wonder if they sit in the bottle and get a little bit more potent or something. Does that make any sense? Do you guys think that some of them gain potency as opposed to losing it? Wow. Okay. I'm tripping for not wearing this more, but you see it's right there. So I have worn it. And this one gives me that Blue de Chanel type of vibe too. You know, Perry Ellis is a clone house. And I'm not saying it's an exact dupe of Blue de Chanel, but it does give me that vibe. Just clean blue, so to speak. Man, that's nice. And I want to say this one was extremely cheap. I want to say this bottle was $12 or $13, but I bought it back, you know, when we had rack stores back in 20, I lost my train of thought. Back in 2019 when we had stores. I bought it then, and this guy's, man, wow. So far, this is still in the show. I mean, when I sprayed it, well, you saw my reaction. You saw it. I ain't got to explain it to you. You saw it. Stick with Perry Ellis. I got another one from Perry Ellis that I really, really like. I think it's an underrated frag as well. Get this paper torn. It's wanting to argue with me. I think this one is an underrated fragrance as well. I like it. I like it a lot. And it is Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme. I have Perry Ellis Aqua as well. Perry Ellis Aqua is a little too light. But I guess if you're looking for a good office scent, that would be one. But Aqua Extreme is nice. And it is slightly bluish. It's not the bluest of fragrances. Man, this is fun. I should, you know, I'm going to let y'all in on the secret. Sometimes when I get bored, I just walk around the house, pick up my fragrances, and smell them. Yeah, it smells nice. It doesn't smell as good as that one. This smells nice. This smells more, this smells fruitier, sweeter, lighter. But like I said, Perry Ellis Aqua is very light too. And Aqua Extreme is no exception. It's light as well. Level on that's about right. I gotta wear my fragrances more, y'all. That smells nice. That smells, I don't want to use the word sophisticated, but it does have some depth to it. It has some masculinity and some maturity to it. Go ahead then, Perry Ellis. You're doing your thing. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. People make fun of me for saying that. Like my homeboy Sam Broom, he made fun of me. Yeah, Sam pick on me, y'all. Him and Cheapo both. They mean to me, y'all. Just kidding with y'all. Let me smell that one more time. That's all right right there. That's all right. It's light, though. It's probably the lightest out of all of these that I've sprayed. But it does smell good. That would be a great office scent. I can see that being a nice summertime office scent. If you picture something blue like, okay, if you picture Dylan Blue toned way down, that's what this is. So if you've smelled Dylan Blue and thought, wow, that's too loud, try Perry Ellis Aqua Extreme. I think it'll, yep, that's it. Tone down Dylan Blue. I got this many more, y'all, 4 more. And we're going to wrap it up. And I think I'm going to tag a few people, too. There's a new reviewer out. His name, my goodness, his name has escaped me. Oh, well. Scratch that. Man, I'm getting old. I wish I could remember his name, because I would certainly tag him in this video. Man, I hate that. It may come to me. This fragrance that I just sprayed on, guys, is Dark Blue by Hugo Boss. And I like this one a lot. This is a blue, soapy, sweet, clean, almost like laundry detergent type. No, not laundry detergent, powder. If you ever opened up like a box of washing powder, you know when you rip that thing all the way around it. I know some of y'all men out there do laundry. I know I ain't the only man that washes his own clothes. But anyway, you know how you rip that thing off the laundry box and you lift it open for the first time and you get that? That's what this smells like. It smells like washing powder, a good clean, like Tide Sea Surf or something like that. You know, not that Tide has a sea surf, but that's what this reminds me of. A nice laundry detergent. I really like that. I haven't had that very long. I think I've worn it one time. I've gotten that since this pandemic started, since the store is open. I think I picked it up at Ross on sale for like 20 bucks. It's normally $34, $35. And I did not talk about the performance on this one. It's decent, nothing groundbreaking though. It's a light fragrance, so you may get an hour and a half of projection, and I may get 4 hours of longevity out of that one. Nothing groundbreaking. And I'm not sure if I talked about this one as well, about the same. Both Perry Ellis fragrances, about an hour, hour and a half of projection, maybe 4 to 6 hours of longevity, but again, they're inexpensive fragrances, so you know, get what you pay for. This next one was a little surprise, and it is from a house that I like, and it is CK1 Summer. I want to say this is the 2018 or 2019. You'll see it. That bottle is easy to recognize. Oh my gosh, let me take a sip here. I just ate some peanuts, so I'm thirsty. You have to excuse me. But this is CK1 Summer. And I want to say it's either 2018 or 2019. But this is a blue fragrance. Ah, that smells good. Really nice smelling fragrance. But just like most Calvin Klein fragrances, just don't get a whole lot of performance out of them. But it's okay. It's worth it. It smells good. I like it. Man, this is a sweet bubblegummy blue. I'm not sure who Calvin Klein was trying to copy on this one, but I'm sure they were trying to throw their hat into the blue fragrance race. You know, the Bleu de Chanel, the Sauvage, the Dylan Blues. Sweet, clean blue is what that smells like. That is nice. And I caught this on sale for like 20 bucks. And I think I caught one on sale even cheaper than that I gave away in a giveaway not too long ago. I'm trying to think of who won it. I know he lives up in Chicago. Can't remember his name either. Man, I'm horrible with names. But he's one of my loyal subs, and he won it. I know he lives in Chicago, because I had to send it there. He knows who he is. And I just realized I grabbed the wrong bottle. So bear with me just a second, and I'll get the right one. But I'm going to move forward. Y'all seeing a lot of bloopers tonight, ain't you? Tommy Hilfiger Endless Blue. And this is a underrated fragrance as well. Smells good. This is one that smells really, really good. Oh man, that's nice. And I don't really know how to describe this one. It smells good. It's definitely blue. It's masculine. It's definitely a blue fragrance. It's not really soapy. It's a little bit more masculine than the rest of them. As I let it sit here on this paper a little bit, the sweetness is coming out in it. Not really soapy though, so I'm going to describe this one as a sweet, youthful, playful, masculine blue. I don't know if that's blueberry or ambroxan or what that is that I'm smelling in there, but that's Tommy Endless Blue. Performance on it, I think, if I remember correctly, it was okay. Again, it wasn't anything mind-blowing. It seemed like about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of projection, 4 to 6 hours of longevity. It seemed like that one may have been closer to the 5 mark than the 4. Good smelling fragrance. Let me smell that one more time. I'm trying to think. If you're wondering what I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about the last time I wore these and what my thoughts were when I wore them. Okay, that's really sweet. That's turning really, really, really sweet. That's definitely a casual weekend type of fragrance. That smells nice though. All of these are smelling really, really nice. Let me see if I can get to what I meant to get from here. Grab my trusty flashlight. Yeah, I think I can reach it. Yeah, I can't. Okay. The one I meant to get was Jimmy Choo Man Intense. The one I grabbed was Jimmy Choo Man, which is a great smelling fragrance, but that sucker just, 45 seconds and it's off your skin. This one is a lot better, and it is very blue. Love the atomizer. Love that. I think Cheapo said he don't. Oh man, that smells good. Ugh. Very blue fragrance. That's nice. This one, I'll just tell you straight up, it reminds me of Coach. I think it's Platinum, or maybe the regular Coach. One of the Coaches. It's either Coach or Coach Platinum and Dylan Blue. It's in that same vein. It's in that same wheelhouse. I would not overpay for that one. The performance on that one was better. Because this one, the Jimmy Choo Man, great smelling fragrance, but I got maybe, goodness gracious, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. All I do is spray that when I have it on. I mean, it's just constantly spraying. But this one, man, Jimmy Choo Man Intense is it's worth the pickup. And the levels on it are here. So I mean, I've worn it. This smells nice. Ah, that smells nice. That's a nice, relaxing, blue type of scent. Just easy going. I could see that being worn to the office, and I could see this just being something that the ladies gush over, because it's in that same wheelhouse with Dylan Blue, Bleu de Chanel, Office for Men. It's in that same blue line. Every time I bring up Office for Men, Cheapo tells me about, I think it's Ultra Male. He always says that's what Office for Men reminds him of. I haven't smelled Ultra Male, so I don't know. But that's it, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I hope everybody's having themselves a wonderful, wonderful night. I apologize for not tagging anybody because I forgot the name of the person that I was going to tag. He's a new reviewer, but you'll hear me talk about him on my channel. Because, I mean, he's brand new. He may have 5 or 6 subs. So, I think I was his 3rd sub. So, I want to see his channel succeed. But anyway, no sense in talking about him because I forgot his name. So, anyway, hope everybody's having themselves a great Tuesday night. Tomorrow's hump day. Hope if you have yourself a great night. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Any reviewers out there that see it, please feel free to take on the challenge and do this tag. Again, thank you, Mr. John Castro, for tagging me in it. And I apologize again for not remembering the name of the person I was going to tag. But anyway, hope everybody has a great night. Be sure to like, share, and sub. Come over to Trey Scents Fragrance Reviews on Facebook. If you are a reviewer, please join the group. Post as much as you want to, whatever you want to, as long as it's fragrance. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Until next time, y'all. Peace.